Glimpses of Modern Science, Class 8. Chapter 7. Conservation of Plants and Animals. Why conserve? Nature provides essential resources like organisms, minerals, habitats, energy, food, water, soil, and space, which sustain life. Earlier, human needs were limited and natural resources were abundant, reducing the need for conservation. However, with modernization, urbanization, industrialization, and population growth, the demand for natural resources surged, causing their depletion. Overuse and environmental degradation threaten the survival of living beings. To sustain life and protect the environment for future generations, conserving natural resources has become essential. Responsible use and management ensure these resources remain available and prevent environmental damage. Flora and fauna. Flora refers to various plant species, while fauna includes animal species like mammals, birds, fishes, reptiles, and insects. Both are vital renewable natural resources important to the ecosystem. Plants provide food for humans and animals, while animals contribute through food products like milk, meat, and eggs. Flora and fauna maintain ecological balance, support biodiversity, and enrich our environment. Numerous wildlife parks and sanctuaries protect India's diverse flora and fauna, ensuring their conservation and sustainable use for future generations. Importance of forests. 1. Forests purify air and control pollution. 2. Regulate Earth's temperature, climate, and rainfall. 3. Maintain the water cycle and replenish groundwater. 4. Reduce runoff rate and control floods. 5. Help balance atmospheric oxygen and carbon dioxide. 6. Prevent soil erosion and maintain fertility by forming humus. 7. Support diverse plants, animals, insects, wildlife, and humans. 8. Protect wildlife habitats. 9. Provide industrial raw materials like wood, rubber, medicinal plants, honey, and bamboo. 10. Supply wood for building houses, furniture, and other products. Deforestation and its causes. Deforestation is the cutting of forests and converting the land for other uses. Causes include 1. Clearing land for agriculture. 2. Urbanization and industrialization for buildings and factories. 3. Large projects like dam construction and mining. 4. Using trees for furniture and fuel. 5. Overgrazing by cattle. 6. Forest fires and droughts. Consequences of deforestation. 1. Increased temperature and pollution. 2. Decreased oxygen and increased carbon dioxide, disturbing balance. 3. Reduced rainfall and groundwater. 4. Soil erosion, fertility loss, and desertification. 5. Greater risk of floods and droughts. 6. Shortage of forest products. Conservation of forests. Forests are complex biological systems that depend on air, land, and water for survival. To conserve forests. 1. Afforestation. Planting seedlings or trees to renew forests. This is done by governments, schools, and organizations, also called reforestation. 2. Planned harvesting. Selective cutting of only a few trees to prevent soil erosion, allow seed production, and maintain forest cover. 3. Protection from overgrazing. Prevent cattle, sheep, and horses from damaging trees and grasslands by trampling and eating plants. 4. Protection from fire. Control forest fires caused by natural or human factors using fire extinguishing methods and wind control. 5. Protection from insects and pests. Use insecticides and fungicides and remove infected trees to control diseases. These methods help sustain forest ecosystems and resources. Wildlife. Wildlife includes all naturally living animals, plants, and related species not tamed by humans. Its importance lies in maintaining ecological balance, as all life forms are interdependent. Wildlife regulates animal populations, sustains food chains, and supports ecosystem stability. Loss of species indicates environmental degradation, threatening human survival. It serves as a gene bank for breeding new varieties in agriculture, animal husbandry, and poultry. Wildlife is the result of 3.5 million years of evolution, making lost species irreplaceable, underscoring the need to protect biodiversity for ecosystem health and human well-being. Conservation of wildlife. Wildlife conservation includes 1. Preserving natural habitats to sustain food chains. 2. Preventing indiscriminate destruction of plants and animals. 3. Controlling unauthorized tree felling. 4. Monitoring species populations in sanctuaries. 5. Enforcing hunting laws and punishing offenders. IUCN Guidelines aid protection. 6. Establishing wildlife sanctuaries and national parks where hunting, grazing, and cultivation are prohibited. This helps maintain ecological balance, protect endangered species, and support breeding programs ensuring wildlife survival and biodiversity preservation. Protected areas in India. National Park. Strictly reserved for wildlife protection where forestry, grazing, and cultivation are prohibited. There are 89 national parks in India, including Jim Corbett, UP, Hazaribagh, Bihar, and Kongchenjunga, Sikkim. Project Tiger. Launched in 1973 to protect declining tiger populations caused by hunting and deforestation. It includes 18 designated tiger reserves across India. Sanctuary. Provides protection to birds and animals with limited activities like timber harvesting allowed. India has about 482 sanctuaries such as Anaimalai, Tamil Nadu, Bharatpur Bird, Rajasthan, and Chilka Lake, Orissa. Biosphere reserves. Conserve biodiversity, including various protected areas. Examples include Pachmarhi Biosphere Reserve. Endemic species. Species with highly restricted distribution to specific regions, e.g., species found only on a mountain peak or island. Adaptation allows survival, while inability to adapt leads to extinction. Causes of extinction: food chain disturbances, habitat specificity, and poaching. This framework supports wildlife conservation and biodiversity preservation in India. Red Data Book. The Red Data Book, maintained by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, records endangered plants and animals, highlighting species at risk of extinction. It aims to promote conservation by providing data on species population status. Species are classified into 3 categories based on extinction risk: critically endangered, endangered, and vulnerable. The Red Data Book is regularly updated to reflect changes in wildlife distribution and habitat. According to the 2004 IUCN Red List, 15,589 species face extinction threats, including 1 in 4 mammals and almost half of freshwater turtles, emphasizing urgent conservation needs. Migration. Some birds migrate from one place to another due to climatic changes. Such birds are called migratory birds. These birds cover long distances to reach another land. For example, Sirkab fly from Malaysia to India. Other migratory birds are bar-headed goose and great cormorant. Migratory birds fly to faraway places every year for a particular time. They fly to lay eggs as the weather in their natural habitat becomes very cold and unsuitable to live in, and return back when weather becomes favorable. Recycling of paper. Paper making is also a cause of deforestation. It is found that about 17 full-grown trees make 1 ton of paper. We can save trees by saving paper. If a student saves 1 sheet of paper in a day, we can save many trees per year. Paper can be recycled 5 to 7 times and reused. We can save paper by the following ways. 1. Use the paper carefully, avoiding its wastage. 2. Recycle the used paper and reuse it. In this way, the problem of garbage disposal and pollution will also become less serious. We can save energy and water required for manufacturing the paper. Also, the harmful chemical used in paper making can be minimized.